Hey guys, Tarab here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on road to Kharkov. Playing today, spawning in the north. We have ed80hertz playing as OKW. Straight away locking into Fortifications. Going for the early wire off here. Teaming with him is FQ playing as Ostheer, who has Blitzkrieg, Elite Troops, and Mechanized Assault. From the south, we have Shadics ARG playing as Soviets. Lock into Guard Motor. And finally, Pantherfame, playing as US Forces, who has Airborne locked in. This is a range team on the Allied side. They are around rank 50, I think. Up against randoms on the Axis, FQ rank at 90, and Ed around rank 160. So a tier 1 start here for Shadics. Not going into the M3 second though. Might decide to go for one now to try and chase down this Kuhwagen of Ed. He's taking quite a lot of damage from the Pathfinders already. Charging into close range here, looking to overwhelm. People's coming in from the side. Kuhwagen's in big trouble trying to get to the road. Ooh, and that man went flying. I think the maybe the Grenadiers could have stayed back there with the MG also staying in range. Just slowly worked on the penal in the building, but backing away FQ. 3 Fox Grenadiers for Ed, as you would expect. Not much else you can do with fortifications in the early stage. Caught in the middle there, a lot of damage onto the penals. But yeah, no M3A1 after that for Shadics. Makes sense now that the Kubel is dead. You only have an easy target to go chasing after. And this is like a pretty small map for 2v2s really, so you can't really exploit the M3A1 super long retreat paths or anything like that. Hard to dodge the anti-tank guns. Coming from the side here with the flamethrower. Decent damage. MG pushing up now. Oh, Pyre's dropping fast. MG a little bit too slow setting up, but does manage to suppress at that close range, and the Greedy's coming in from the rear. Penal's having a bit of a rough go. Not getting much done. This is, you know, a pretty good map for snipers, honestly. I'm a little bit surprised that Shadics didn't go for a sniper instead of the third penal. It was pretty hard to flank on this map, but good way to deal with the machine guns that are so common on this map as well. Rifle nades. Onto the door! But he got out so early that he managed to dodge away from the rifle nade. Try and chase down this green wipe. Not able to do so. Good suppression coming in there. Push from Ed, looking for the cut-off. Pressuring the ambo. Incendiary grenade out. Holding strong here with the ambo though. And eventually Ed has to get out of there. There's just too much firepower. Sturmpires were dropping ultra quick. But the Allies have got forced right the way back. Decent start from the Axis. Spider beats loss. Jumped out of the ambo there.
HMG are available for paradrop.
Alright. Pushing back now quite strongly, and Vet 2 on those Pathfinders already. Very low vet requirements on them. That's part of the reason why they're so strong. Okay, that was a very close call for FQ though. And here comes the 222 now. Pretty good timing on this. No penals upgrading with the PTRSs as of yet. And Shadics just locked into a heavy mortar. So can't go for guards to counter this 222. So maybe a slight mistake from him there. If you have a read on how many grenadiers you're up against, you know, if you're up against 3, okay, they're probably going to have a fast 222. If you're up against 4, it's going to be a bit slower. Maybe then you could get away with the heavy mortar before guards. Even then, if you're trying to go heavy mortar and guards, your own light vehicle is going to be heavily delayed. No PTRS is upgrading on any of these penals, so here come the guards now. Pathfinder's a real headache for Ed, but going to be a headache for the 222. Switching sides here. Pantherfame airdropped in this 50 cal. Kept him back at base. Is he going to try supervise out an anti-air half-track? He doesn't quite have the manpower for that. Looks like that's what he's considering though. Meanwhile, Ed does have his tech down, but did go for an extra fault screen here. Well, you know, he's up to 4 now. Quite often you only see 3 with those Kuhwagen starts. Guess he felt like he needed a map presence after the early loss. Also, we saw the 222 crush off the wire, so it opens up the building to FQ. Sight blockers from these shrubs causing some issues here for FQ. Guards getting some nasty damage on the 222 as well. But they do end up retreating, so it comes back in for more. But the heavy mortar actually getting the hits in now. Either way, a pretty strong start here from the Axis. Oh, bazookas from Pantherfame and going into paratroopers as well. I'm not going to go for an anti-air half-track. It has decided to build a Raketin, even though he's not up against the light vehicle yet himself. So maybe this will actually work out for Pantherfame. Does not have munitions to upgrade the paratroopers yet though. S-mines just outside the cutoff zone for Ed. A few S-mines down the centre as well, but managed to come at it from a sideways angle. Running a tripwire down over here, meanwhile. It feels like this would be going much more easily for Shadics if he did have a sniper. I suppose now he'd have to try and defend against the 222, but... that's alright. Zuka's coming through, clearing off the sandbags. Nice attention to detail for Pantherfame. Oh, there's targeting over here, alright. Concussive grenade out. And that's a full retreat there for Shadics. On the far side as well, getting suppressed with a 222 back up to full strength. Also has to disengage. He's trying to hold on for a touch longer. Bit of a push here. Feels like Pantherfame may be a little bit slow getting this push going on the far side. Ed soft retreating back to this building, looking to hold on. And no answer to the building. Pantherfame with so much manpower. Oh, and the re-echelon with the bazookas died to the S-mines. They didn't have the sweeper. Huge mistake there for Pantherfame. Maybe trying to save munis for the M1919s. Missing out on the sweepers, and it costs him his squad.
Rear echelon troops on the front line.
The munis cash down for Pantherfame. He's going into the pack alley now, but yeah, quite slow on these build timings. Should have been on the field already about a minute and a half ago. Guards coming in, trying to find the 2G2. Do have attack ground on the guards. Here we go, they're coming in. Getting a couple good hits. And there we go. 2G2 in some trouble. Could even go down here. Ooh, that was close. When you're going for those absolute max range shots, oftentimes it's best to just hit stop on your squad. And, you know, due to the target priority system, anti-tank weapons will generally try to prioritize shooting at the armored unit, in this case it's 2G2. So if you try and right click, the whole squad tries to get in range before firing, which often doesn't work out too well. Yeah, you know, at max range and trying to get one last shot through. Somehow Ed manages to jump down over here, pressure the pack howie somewhat.
We've lost a squad of infantry.
Oh boy, squad down here for Ed. Getting a bit of a flank going here now, the allies switching sides. MG under a lot of pressure, but holding strong. I'm a little bit surprised the ambulance hasn't pushed up here to try and support this. I think it would work out very well for Pantherfame. Gave up on that forward ambot play though. Ooh! Thought he might just hang in there. There was a lot of negative cover. Try to go for the white missed opportunity there for Shadics. But here we go. Some big plays all around the map here. The allies starting to fight back. 222 did nearly 2 greenies down as well. Here having lost a folk screen, but now going into double overs. Oh, this is maybe a bit questionable going for a second over at this timing. Going to slow down his medium tank play. And this is a situation where I definitely would be going for a medium tank. Managed to contain the allies pretty well up until maybe about a minute ago. They'll be down on fuel. And we've got a tier 1 build on the far side. So there should be opportunities, even though, you know, this is maybe not the best map overall for medium tanks, since it's pretty easy to lock down with double anti-tank guns. This particular circumstance, I think, warrants it. But we'll see what Ed has planned. Maybe he's going to try build a Howie. He's about 1 command point off that at the moment. Try and get him Faust in range here. Now has to pretty nasty retreat path. A lot of suppression, a lot of indirect fire now. Briefly built tier 4, cancelled. Maybe a misclick on the cancel. Don't know why he would. I think he just accidentally selected them and then just gave a big A move order forwards. Water getting away safely though. But by no medium tank on the field for Ed. Means that Pantherfame having a pretty easy time of it right now. The Scott with his infantry forces, no anti-tank. Getting tank out though for FQ, getting some nice work done. Still have to worry about the guards, but as long as you don't expose your rear armor, should be alright. Okay, he's got a beacon down, so reinforcing off that. Nice to see. And it hasn't managed to get much done with these obers so far. Rebuild on the rear echelon, got these sweepers on them as well. There's a tank gun coming down the centre.
Our opponents are Seizing
Not
the
quite in
sector.
range of the Scott here though, and doesn't have enough support to maintain this position.
Our renovated HQ is ready, and heavy
Still the
tanks are
Allies
now available.
quite low on VPs at this stage, already under half. Really need to stabilize right now. Okay, it does end up going for a tank, a Panzer IV, so yeah, definitely I feel it was a mistake going for the second Ober before the Panzer IV. Could have been having a much easier time over the last 2 or 3 minutes. You can see Pantherfame now has an anti-tank gun on the field, ready to counter this. He's just driving straight ahead. He's got some bazookas to contend with back there though. He's going in for the kill on the Scott. Scott trying to play evasively, getting around the side. Light artillery barrage coming down here. Oh, and the Panzer IV goes down. Here comes the second Panzer IV now though. It's a 2-on-1.
Medium panzer lost.
Pack Howie down. Anti-tank gun down. Captain alive. The Pathfinders did survive as well. They got away on a pixel. Here killing off the Pack Howie. What about the decrewed anti-tank gun? Here comes the tier 1 blob of Shadics. There's T-3485 on the field now. Oh, Shrek on the sternpires though. Something at least. Really wants to get the decrew on that Raket and not quite able to do so.
We have 200 points remaining.
Panzer IV switching sides, bringing across the anti-tank gun as well. The full retreat from the blob. I'm guessing running into a machine gun there. Yeah, not quite able to get the Faust off though. Kills off the beacon. Didn't manage to finish off the decrewed AT gun though. Maybe could still. Pack, one shot. Rifle nade, preventing the recruit. And there we go. So good follow-up in the end by FQ and good teamwork from the random team. We came in with the huge assist there, saving it with the light artillery barrage
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
and the follow-through. Wow, it doesn't look like the Penals should be able to run through there, does it? Pantherfame coming back onto the field, but still lacking anti-tank. He's got the bazooka REs, a couple bazookas on the major, but that's it. Trying to save his resources for Jackson, I believe. And artillery barrage, big first hits. And he gets the decrew on the 50 cal because of that. Uh-oh, quite a few bazookas connecting. He's going in for a bit of push action. Don't know if he can push both of these squads. One more bazooka and that'll be it. But he retreats. Here comes the T-34 looking for the follow-through, but no, he can't get the kill. Bazooka on the ground. Faust's going to slow this down. Get your kid way back at base though. Not going to be able to finish the job. Grenadiers down. Guards getting into the retreat path. And the Pyos. That is nasty for the Axis. These retreat paths not working out for them at all. Oh boy. What did he do? He picked up the bazooka instead of the MG42. Oh no. Maybe you didn't see it. Definitely would prefer double LMG overs than one Zook, one LMG. And look at all the territory gained on the far side while FQ was coming across over here. Suffering all those losses. He's rebuilding Grenadiers. And now I've got the Jackson on the field for Pantherfame. It's going to make it a lot harder for Ed. Oh, maybe not though. Jackson in some trouble. Panzer IV diving in here. One more shot and he gets the kill, but he's stopping. He's backing away. This opens the door now for the kill. If the Jackson plays the ranges correctly. Oh, is he going to try to jump on the kissing? No. Jackson a little bit slow on the chase. S-mine's triggering. Ooh. Don't think he had vision. I think that was an attack ground. Well, Ed ends up losing the Raketin there. That is nasty. Oh boy. Oh, and the Grenadiers go down basically in their base sector. Heartbreaker there for FQ. Another LMG drops. For the best for him though, he can now get some double LMG Grens. I think that was the squad he just built as well. Pack actually in some trouble here on the road. Goes down so quickly. Almost instant decrew on that. He's dropping a satchel on it as well. Faust coming through though. Could this be some trouble for the T-34? No. No. Bad bit of pin luck, bad bit of missing. Oh man, that is a horror show. It's the squad that had the bazooka, so couldn't pick up the M1919. Range of the 50 cal back there, not ideal. What a swing though. Allies were right up against it. They've had a massive comeback after a huge number of squad wipes against FQ and Ed losing that Raketin, which is now in the hands of Pantherfame. It's in some trouble here. Heavy mortar, big hit. Ed close to losing that. Second Scott coming in for Pantherfame. No real surprises there. He's looking for a bit of a flanking maneuver. Panzer IV coming in to assist. Nice incendiary grenade. Two T-34-85s here now. Ed doesn't have the anti-tank to deal with that. In fact, the Axis, you know, quite lacking after so many pack losses of FQ as well. And the Allies are pushing right onto their doorstep now. Button action there, but Ed still giving Shadics something to think about. He doesn't want to commit too far, exposing his rear. So he ends up backing away here, buying a bit of breathing room. Here comes the Werfried, got 9 kills already. Ooh, ooh, 11 kills. 2 squad wipes, that was crazy nasty. The pack here now in support. Still the Panzer IV not penetrating. Got some bars on these Pathfinders now as well.
We're losing a capture point.
It's Panzer IV returning to action. Oh boy, here we go. Panzer IV getting something going. Decides to disengage. Pack spinning around, a little bit too slow to do anything though. And Jackson gonna keep this Panzer IV honest. Ed has he is building a Pack 43 here, under a bit of pressure though. again, this Panzer IV having no luck penetrating these T-34-85s. Oh, did that just miss the kill shot, that pack? Heartbreaker. 43 nearly done. One more shot and that will die. Jackson hoping to kill. But I think the Pen was losing vision. Jackson going for an attack round there. And the Jackson's going to be right in the line of fire of this Pack 43 now. All he needs is some vision. You don't need to attack round. There's a 4 coming in for the kill shot. Is that the Panzer IV or is that the Pack 43? 47's coming in now. Ed. Oh, he stops. Pretty lucky on that first. In fact, yeah, pretty lucky overall. Not much damage done by those rockets. Scatter very favourable for Ed. I think he is trying to use attack grounds. Was. Yeah, vision, it's not necessary. Katyusha now for Shadics. Decent way of clearing off that Pack 43. Don't have any good off maps, so the Major is vetted up. Vet 2 Major Artillery, pretty strong. Might be able to decrew it, maybe, well, most likely not kill it, but decrew, then follow up with maybe a T-34-85. Wow. Well, how about that heavy mortar, guys? Oh, he's popping the delayed fuse next. A little bit of damage, quite a lot of scatter. He's jumping back on the gun. Uh-oh, double T-34-85s on the far side. 43 spinning about. Oh, big connection. Ed pins, he pops the blitz, looking for the kill shot. T-34s both miss. Bounces the kill shot. Maybe doesn't want to chase any further than that, understandable. Not having any snares really hurting Shadics. Can't do anything about these Panzer IVs just running amok. Guess they have one squad of guards for the button, but that's not enough. Shush rockets coming down, nearly knocks out the Grenadier. Bazooka squad committing too far. Pantherfame forgetting about it. He's going for the kill on the Howies. Dropped the Major Artillery. Still alive though, needs a little bit more to follow up. Catches its infantry. Oh, there goes the Major now. Where's the Jackson? Oh, he hasn't managed to rebuild it yet. In production still. Yeah, it seems like the coordination of the Allies wasn't really there in these last couple of fights. I mean, they were doing that nice teamwork. They're really blasting the Axis down, but now they're kind of split up. One player going for the Pack 43, the other doing some stuff over here. Not really working out for them. Axis though, they did drain out a lot of points over that timing. From about mid 400s to now under 200. Time that, you know, the Allies lost about 70-ish points, so they did pretty well on the VPs for sure. Might as well pick up the bazooka. Now you got a full-on squad. Very strong in the anti-tank department. Jets on the field now as well. This could be the turning point again for the Allies. Still a lot of vehicles for Shadics as well. Shusha coming down, not hitting too much though. If try safe for that Tiger. He's close, but not quite there yet. Pyos do end up going down, by the way. Maybe a Katyusha rocket scattering far. 50 cal dead out the back, though. Oh, what is that for Ed? Very lucky. Bounces over a kitten shot. And he gets out of there. Incredible luck for Ed. Oh boy, Tiger weak point. Stuns that tank. No rotation on the AT gun. Here it goes now. Panzer IV coming back in. Catch you later. T-34. In fact, that's both T-34s dead. How? I think I remember both of them already have lost about a third health. He was using them not at full strength. And what a massive misplay from Shadics. Don't know how that happened. Somehow lost both his T-34s to one pack, one Panzer IV. Decrew on the Pack 43 again. He's going for a demo charge. And it does end up dying. There's that Jackson on the far side here. We've got a Panther now for Ed. Oh, the Scots! That was nasty. No chance for Ed to escape that. He's quick on the retreat, but just, yeah, the Scots scatter. Very tight at that range. Tiger on the field now. Shadics doesn't quite have enough fuel to build a Su-85 to answer this. So he's going to have to play quite conservatively in the meantime. Meanwhile, Ed getting quite aggressive now with his tanks. Jackson still not at full strength, and Pantherfame also lacking snares. And on pure Pathfinders. Finds the AT gun a little bit out of position. Quick to get the decrew. Panzer IV coming in looking for some follow-up. Takes out one of the Scots. Ed trying to recover his Raketin. He's dropping down the zeroing artillery. Raketin does end up getting decrewed. Oh boy, Tiger with the rear armor exposed. Where's that going? T4 getting into the... Oh boy, there's a pack back there though. The satchel charge coming out. That gets abandoned and destroyed. But the Tiger's healthy enough. It is down as well. Pick up the LMG. 75 VPs left for the Allies. Under the triple cap, he's driven into the zeroing artillery and he's lost one of his Pathfinders in the process. Gotta respect that zeroing artillery towards the tail end of its activation. The shells start coming down thick and fast. Dropping in some paratroopers. Making a dash for the VPs. Shusha's coming out. Oh, the Werfers been so nasty this game. For how little time it's been on the field, it's just got so many kills. 34 already. Oh, Shadics, what are you doing, man? He's going for another T-34-85. This is not the way to go. He needs more anti-tank. He needs the Su-85. Yeah, okay, cancels. Switches the build, but so long VPs, will it even hit the field in time to make a difference? Jackson's still alive for Pantherfame, pretty well vetted. He's coming onto the field with his low health Panther still. Oh man. 4 overs here. Hard to deal with. There's the grenade from the Paris. Okay. Ed's the one throwing out the Blindkörper. Oh, nasty Scott shot.
85 for air assault missions.
Ford's in trouble. Dropping the blitz, those getting away. Second Jackson on the field for Pantherfame.
Capture point is being overrun.
It's gone for a second stir pyre. Interesting. Panther coming around the corner here. Connection on the Scott. Is he going to chase for the kill? The double Jackson's getting some hits. No blitz from Ed. But he somehow gets the kill all the way back there. Incredible luck. Cost him his Panther though. But now maybe he's just got strong enough infantry that it doesn't even matter without the Scott barraging. S35's on the field now. His tank's still pretty healthy though. 15 VPs left. Axis desperate to get on these victory points. Second WERF route now for FQ as well. Oh boy, here come the Jacksons. Here goes one WERF, Panzer 4 popping the blitz. But yeah, not able to get the job done on the VPs. GG. So a pretty strong start for the Allies, all things considered. You know, Ed lost that Kubel early on. But maybe the build order's not quite working out. Shadics, you know, going for the early heavy mortar. Didn't have the answer to 222 for quite some time. And Pantherfame, I think overall just floating a little bit too much manpower at various points. Getting that pack hour quite late. Could really done with a bit more there in the early stages. And yeah, but good fight back from the Allies. You know, they started coordinating, got a lot of wipes when the Axis had pushed all the way in here. Almost turned it around, but I think overall a little bit too far behind. The medium tank plays maybe not quite working out for Shadics. And that was that. But yeah, GG. Nice to see a bit of Pack 43 action as well, but pretty well counted. I think I only got maybe 2 or 3 shots in, all things considered. And this is a pretty strong position for it on this map as well. Axis, I mean, the Allies didn't even have a strong off map to kill it, so pretty well handled. Well, yep. Anyway, guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.